Hey, Andre, guess what?
We got snow.
Yeah, like 6 inches in Boulder. And what perfect timing, because we just took our Tesla and swapped out the tires that came with it, which were performance tires, to what, Andre?
Well, we got these all-weather Michelin cross-climate 2s.
Yes, our friends at Michelin gave us these. This is not a sponsored video, except for the fact that they gave us the tires to test.
Yes.
And in this video, we're going to explain to you the very confusing differences between all of the different types of tires. So once upon a time, right, there were basically 3 tires. There were performance tires or summer tires, which we had.
Yes.
Then there were mud and snow or all-season tires.
Yep.
Which were kind of, the master of everything. No, what, the jack of everything, but the master of none, right?
Yes, jack of all trades.
But the master of none. And then, of course, there were dedicated snow tires, which kind of come to life below 44 degrees, which we certainly have. And that allows the tire to not turn into a puck. Plus, they have these little kind of grippy particles that makes it almost as good as a studded snow tire. But now, there are these. These are called all-weather tires,
Yes.
Which, according to the Tire Manufacturer Association, are kind of an all-season that gives you
Better winter performance.
yeah, and to
in a
do
way.
and
Yes.
to do that, they have this little interesting.
Well, so it's still a 3-peak mountain snowflake, right?
Yeah, so let's tell them what the manufacturers say a 3-peak mountain snowflake is.
It means it helps you on medium-packed snow.
Yep.
It helps you to accelerate, but not necessarily go, turning or braking.
Or
Doesn't help
ice
you.
traction.
Or I don't understand that, but that's what the Association of Tire Manufacturers said.
So basically, it gives you better traction in snow, but doesn't necessarily help you turn, brake, or get more ice traction. Now, that is on top of the fact that these are also all-weather tires. And
Yes.
of course, the best thing about all-weather tires is that you don't have to swap them out. Snow tires, come into their own at 44 degrees or below,
Yeah.
but they also start to melt. So you have to take them off in the summer or they won't last.
Right. And Roman, I'm pretty impressed because these lugs, you see how deep they are?
Yeah.
I mean, this almost feels like all-terrainy. Of course, this is just a cross-climate tire, but I like those little lugs.
Yeah, and these are the cross-climate 2s. Now, there are, of course, some differences between the 1s and the 2s, but I think what's most important is we put these cross-climate 1s on our Tesla Model Y for long testing, and one of the things we found is that you actually lose some range, about 10%. So we lost about 30 miles of range because of these tires.
In a Model Y.
In the Model Y,
Okay.
and I expect we'll do some testing, we'll get the same kind of result in these, but we did go down a size in wheels.
Yeah, this is a 19-inch wheel now instead of a 20 or a 21.
Yeah, and this is about
So-
as small as we could go because this is the Model 3 Performance. And as you can see, there's barely enough room for the brake back there. You can't go any smaller. But that does give you a little bit more sidewall,
Yeah.
which should make the ride a little bit suppler, but it really doesn't because one of the things about this tire is it's very firm.
Yeah, well, let's take it for a drive.
Of course, let's try.
Let's take it for a drive and see how it goes.
Yeah,
It's still snowing.
still snowing.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right,
right.
bad news already. We don't have rubber mats.
Okay. Well, it's okay. We're not carrying too much snow.
That wasn't a good plan on our part, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Well, it just started snowing. I mean, recently we've had a pretty warm spring, I would say.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
hold on a second.
Put the card in place.
Okay. Card in place.
We're not, if you're wondering, we're not using our phone key because that's Bluetooth to the thing, and then
Okay,
the
and
mics would, it's a long story.
Yeah, and we don't want somebody calling us in the middle of this video, right? Okay, we're on.
Okay.
Now, what if we wanted to play around a little bit?
Well, first, let's try it in the standard mode.
In normal?
Yeah, and then we'll put it in
Okay.
slip mode and try it.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot, and a kind of, so the thing about the dual motor performance
Hey,
is,
look, it says there's a Range Rover in front of us.
yeah, we have a video of that as well. Go to alltfl.com to check that out. But, with the manufacturer tires that came on this thing, those were basically performance tires that would be great for handling on dry or okay for the wet, but this thing would be like a goat on ice in the snow.
Oh, you know what? So this is one pedal driving, of course,
Yes,
right?
yep.
So I let go of the accelerator, and you see there's a tiny bit of slip. It's already slipping with just regen braking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, once again, if you wanted ultimate snow performance, you would get a snow tire. But
Let's go into a little bit of more fresh stuff.
yeah,
Hold on.
takes on some of the fresh stuff over here. See how it does.
Because somebody's been driving here. This is kind of during the weekend, so there's almost nobody here.
Yeah, we're at our office park. So kind of take the turn kind of quickly and see how. Well, not now. Wait.
Well, there are cars here.
Well, don't floor it with cars, dude.
Okay.
What are you trying? What do you?
I'm trying to this fresh. All right.
All right, so you're gonna do
Do you
fresh
want
now?
to? Do you want to show this?
All right, here.
So I'll go that way,
Yep.
and I'll come back
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
you.
Go that way. I'll see how you take off.
Okay.
And then come around and
But this is still standard mode.
standard mode, yeah,
Yes.
and see how good the braking is. See how much ABS comes on. Give it the beans in terms of acceleration and braking.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. So stability control kicked in there to stop the wheel spin. Andre's going to turn around now, and he's going to come back, and we're going to see how it brakes. Here he comes. I can see him kind of back there behind the bush, and here he comes. A little bit of ABS coming into play. Not too bad. Not too bad. I've seen more. I've seen less, of course. All right, how was that, Andre? How did that feel?
It felt pretty good. I know I have a ton of power here, right?
Yes, you
I
do.
mean,
have a ton of power.
this is a performance Model 3.
And it is an all-wheel drive car.
Yeah. And I felt really good accelerating. The turning, not so good.
All right, well, let's go around.
Yeah.
Let's go around the park here. It's a weekend. There's nobody here, so
Other than this Dodge
yeah, it's always here.
and the Dodge, a couple Dodges.
I think that guy's working on his vehicle. We can kind of, do a little bit more testing with this being empty. How does it feel going around the corner?
That felt great,
Does
actually.
it feel good? Yeah? You feel like you got control?
But as soon as it goes packed snow,
Uh-huh.
hold on, let's try this up here.
Oh, there's a lot of packs.
Now we're almost a snow plow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, sure. This car's low.
Yeah, we're becoming a snow plow.
Aerodynamic. So here's the bad news. Like I said, with the Model Y, with the cross climates, we lost about 10% of range, so about 30 miles.
Uh-huh.
This one has 300-ish miles of range, but you're going to lose more range with the cold weather. So, the upside, of course, to these new all-weather tires is that you don't have to swap them out. The downside is, you're going to do some severe damage, especially in the winter, to your range.
Yeah, and so if you're road tripping this car, this may not be what you want, right? I mean, if you're commuting around town, I think that's very important. But if you're road tripping,
If you're road tripping, I'd probably want dedicated snow tires.
yes.
But then
So
those
you
you
know
gotta
what?
swap out.
Yeah, the turning ability is pretty good. Let me try brakes one more time.
All right, give it. ABS is
Yeah, ABS is there, but I'm in control.
You want to go by our office over here, where there are
Yeah.
no cars, and then you want to switch it into
Yeah. Let's see.
slip mode, which turns off the traction control.
Yeah, let me try this.
Okay, give that a shot.
Do you want to? Oh, there's some people with shovels.
Well, keep going. We don't want to.
Okay, we don't want to bother them.
No, we don't bother them. Who would have thunk they're doing snow in the middle of Thanksgiving holiday on a weekend?
Yeah,
All right.
they're dedicated.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go to pedals and steering.
Okay.
Or here, slip start.
Yep.
Traction control with a little line.
Uh huh.
So I should have more freedom to play.
All right. I'm gonna film you. Good luck,
Okay.
Andre.
Okay.
No
Thanks.
crashing, please.
Okay, no crashing.
All right, give these new cross climates a proper test. All right, go for it, dude. Oh yeah, a lot more wheel spin. All right, here comes Andre coming back at me again. Let's see how the car does. He seems to be pretty much in control. I kind of feel like these tires are doing what they should be doing, and that's giving you traction even in slip mode with the DSC somewhat. disabled. Doesn't look like you can completely disable the stability control in slip mode, huh?
No, I can't do insane donuts right now. So it allows me to do some slip, and then as soon as the car starts to rotate a bit, it kind of slows me down. So the computer system is kind of watching over me right now. But dude, amazing amount of control, I would say.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this is a heavy car, right? You've got all that battery
Yes.
weight. And the more weight you get moving, the harder it is for it to slow down, the harder it is for turn. So I would say these cross climates are a winner, chicken dinner, wouldn't you?
I like them a lot, actually. And like I said, I felt in control. I was trying to hoon it. I was trying to be really aggressive, and I still had a lot of control.
All right, guys, well, this is not the final say. We just happened to get some snow in Boulder, so we thought, let's go out and do a little impromptu snow test. We are going to do a complete snow tire versus all-weather tire versus all-season tire test. It is a weekend, so as soon as the staff is here and as soon as it snows again, please stay tuned for that. But I'm impressed by these Cross Climate 2s.
Yeah.
You know, if you can live with less range, and a little bit harsher ride,
Yeah.
I think this is a good solution if you hate swapping out tires every year, which, you know, is a pain in the butt because you got to store the other set of tires that are not on the car.
Totally, and it's about 250-ish per tire, right? I mean, depends on the size and the weight of your vehicle, but it's about 250, right?
Yeah, so we bought new wheels, which were $700. We got the tires given to us, but if you didn't, figure it cost you, you know, anywhere from $1,700, $1,800, $2,000. We swapped. Actually, that's not true because we also had to get Tesla TPMS sensors, and those were expensive.
Oh, yes.
Those were $600. So $1,300 plus $1,000. It's almost $2,500.
Yeah.
We're living large, Andre.
But now we can drive during every weather season.
Yes, and never take them off. All right, guys, check out alltfl.com if you want to see more news, views, and of course, real-world Tesla reviews. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Thanks.